I made a mistake. So, I blew up my muffler. Apparently, a 30-year-old muffler and two-step is not. It's not good for it. So now I gotta get a new one. Yeah. So I got my car back from the shop, and this big fat exhaust put on. It doesn't quite sit right, but it just needs a little adjusting done. Stainless steel all the way back, and it was a 2 1/4, which was about ½ inch bigger than stock. And for those of you familiar with Tuner Studio, the blue means I had to add more fuel. So yeah. A little bit of power gain just from a larger exhaust. Who would have guessed? I got. It isn't bad. It looks pretty good. Except for for about a week, and then uh-oh. I did it again. Whoops. So I've been having those exhaust problems since I bought a cheap eBay exhaust, and I finally got the piece out that was rattling around, and I'll show you here what it was. And yeah, I know it's kind of a shock. Truth is, at some point I stopped saying, "Can I salvage this exhaust?" and more said, "Can I just get this piece out?" So let me grab the light real quick. So that baffling goes right in between those two intake and the tailpipe there, and you do two-step the wrong way, this whole muffler fills up with fuel and air, and it just blows everything up. So that was the problem. So I don't recommend anything but fiberglass filled mufflers if you're gonna blow stuff up. So just for shits and giggles, I decided I was gonna try to hammer it back together, and it closed well enough. Figure I get some metalwork solder and see if I can close it in, and then use some good old-fashioned JV weld and see if I can, I don't know. Looks like crap, but let's see if I can at least get it working. The acid core solder sealed. We'll see. Alright, see how it dries. So it was the next morning, and I put it on. Looks like crap, but it's sealed. So it's not leaking, and I can talk over the exhaust with the car running right now, so that's a good thing. I might just roll around with it just for shits and giggles to see if it actually will hold up against the heat. So it didn't hold up. From the splatter, it looks like the solder got too hot and melted. And the JB weld gave out because it just didn't have a good enough adherence to the stainless steel, which, is to be expected, but got another stock exhaust in the living room, and I'll just order another performance kit offline. Hopefully one that I don't blow up immediately. The exhaust has been changed out back to just, good old stock. Nothing fancy. I'm not even going to show you what it sounds like idling, because if you ever heard a stock Miata idle, it's exactly what it sounds like. The chrome tip is nice, though. But yeah, that's pretty much done. Mid pipe's still good, though. Kind of sad that I got to get a new exhaust, but yeah, I got to make a choice between a 2.5 Yanaka, I think is how you say it. But again, that's just another hollow muffler, so I don't know if that's gonna blow up just as easily, or I could wait 3 to 5 weeks for a race beat. But that's only 2.36. I don't know. I'll have to look into it, but yeah, might be on that stock exhaust for a while until I get a new exhaust in, unfortunately. So I got a new exhaust from Yanaka Motorsports, a 2.5 inch, and I apologize about the different camera orientations, but
this was taken several hours apart, and I forgot how TikTok works. But just look at that. It's full stainless steel all the way back, and that tailpipe is so much less obnoxious.
With that messed up bumper right there, but that's alright.
And I made a comment video about that bumper, which I'm probably just going to do a full bumper cut since that old tailpipe cut into it so badly. But just listen to how this sounds. The phone won't do it any justice, but.
Rolling.
I like it a lot better.